Hello guys, it's Arvendir and today we talk about the two-handed sword build that I use on my stamina Dragonknight with the DLC Wrathstone. With this update, Zenimax introduced a lot of changes. One of them regards the races of the game. In fact, if previously the best race for this role was the Red Guard, now we have the Orc and the Dark Elf that are even better. That's because, as you can see, both of them got bonuses on their weapon damage and their maximum stamina. I think that the Orc is the best in slot because he got 1k more health, that is very useful during the trials, and he got a better stamina management. The second change they made regards the Moonstone the Shadow. In fact, as you can see, now your critical damage is increased by 19%. Thanks to that, we are not going to use the lover anymore, but we are going to use this one. As you know, we need the penetration we had with the lover, so for this reason we are going to change the traits on the main end weapon. So we are not going to use infused or near-node anymore, but sharpened. The rest of the penetration we need will be recovered with the champion point. The champion points I use are this one: 61 Thaumaturge, 56 Precise Strikes, 46 Piercing, 56 Mighty, 51 Master at Arms. The rest of the champion points are not really important. Remember just to put 75 here, maybe 100 could be better, 75 in Tenacity, 10 in Quick Recovery and 81 in Ironclad. Okay, the rest depends on the trial you are playing. You are going to use more Spell Shield and Elemental Defender if you are going to fight magical enemies. You are going to have more Hardy and less Elemental Defender. We are going to face physical enemies. Let's talk about the weapons. As you can see, we are using again damage, health, poisons. That's because you don't have infused weapons anymore, so these poisons are going to deal more damage to the enemies. Normally you are going to use a two-handed sword with the poisons and a Maelstrom bow with a weapon damage glyph. When you have to face undead or Daedra enemies like a Maul Lorcash or I don't know, Eternal Archive, etc., you are going to remove these poisons because you need the weapon damage glyph on your sword, and you are going to use the Maelstrom bow with the undead and Daedra damage. Let's talk about the build itself. The main problem of this build is the stamina management. That's because you are going to use a lot of light attacks and no heavy attacks if possible. For this reason, you have to use two monster sets. The first one, of course, is Veridret, that will grant you a lot of damage. The second one will be Stormfist. In fact, as you can see, you will have 129 more stamina recovery. The second thing that is mandatory is to use different kinds of food. The best one is this one because you have more health, stamina recovery and max stamina than the Dubious Cameron Throne. So when you have to play trials like Cloud Rest or Maul Lorcash or Asylum that got dynamic fights, it is better to use a recovery food instead of a maximum stats food. The setup I use is with Reliquien and Advancing Yokeda. Another good set that you can use instead of the Advancing Yokeda is the Zogwind set that drops in Frostvault in the new dungeon. Thanks to that set, you can use one more Wrecking Blow instead of the trap, so technically you can deal more damage, but you are going to have 800 critical chance less, and that may be a problem with this setup because using a sword and not two daggers, you have way less critical chance than a dual wield player. So I still prefer to use the Advanced Yokeda with the trap, and when I can I ask the healer or the off tank to use the guard skill on me, so I can use one more wrecking blow and no trap at all. The rotation is very easy. You begin with potion, molten armaments, flames of oblivion, endless sail, caltrops, light attack, poison injection, light attack, ulti, light attack, trap, light attack, venomous claw, light attack, wrecking blow. You do this 3 or 4 times. You have to take a look to the endless sail cooldown. When the endless sail will last for 1 more second, you are going to use light attack, flames of oblivion, light attack, endless sail, light attack, caltrops, light attack, poison injection, light attack, molten armaments, and so you go on. 3, 2, 1, vai. Vai. Non l'ho presa. Top.
Tieni, tieni. Prossimo round di spray.
Adesso? Ora?
Appena iniziato. Corno. Io. Si regge, si regge.
Okay guys, that's all for this build. I hope you enjoyed the video. As you can see, I have a Twitch channel where you can follow me and see this build on use during the trials. See you next time. Bye bye.